Our today's question is to find maximum difference by remapping a digit. So we will be given a integer num. All we have to do, we have to remap one digit and we have to find the difference between maximum and minimum values. So here if we see, we have to return the difference between maximum and minimum values. Bob can make by remapping exactly one digit. So we can remap only one digit and we have to find. First of all, what we have to find by replacing only one digit, what will be the maximum value and what will be the minimum value. Here, if we have a look at the note, if we decide to remap one digit, for example, 1, then we will remap the occurrence of 1, like we'll remap the occurrence of 1 of all of the digit. For example, here if we decide to make the 1 9, then again if we find another 1 we'll make it 9, and at the end if we find 1 here we'll make it 9 as well. And if we decide to make 1 0, whenever we'll find 1 we'll make it 0. So the question is pretty much simple. If I copy this one here, so all we have to do, we have to find what will be the maximum value of this one uh, if we remap the like one value. So the number is 11891. So if I make 1, remap the 1 into 9, so this will be 9, then again the 1 will be 9, 8, 9 will be the same, and then again we find 1, it will be 9. So this is the maximum value we can achieve. And the minimum value what we can achieve from here. The minimum value, like, is pretty much simple. We have to decide, like we can decide, we'll make our first value 0. That's the minimum value we can achieve. If we make the first value 0, it doesn't matter how big the value is. For example, if the value is 9919999, if the number is 1999, and we simply make the first value 0, it will be the smallest. So here if we decide to make 1 0, 1 to 0, so the first value will be 0, again we find 1, it will be 0, then we find 8 and 9, it will remain same, and then again we find 1, it will be 0. So our minimum value will be 890, our maximum value will be 99899. Then all we have to find the difference between this one. So the difference between this number will be 99009. If we take one more example, for example, the num is 456. So here our maximum value will be, what we will do, we'll try to find our first value, which is not 9. So here is 4 is not 9, so we can make 4, we can remap the 4 into 9, and then, like, as we already selected 4, we cannot select any other number, so the second and third number will remain same. So our maximum value will be 956, and our minimum value will be, we'll make our first digit to 0 to 056. So our difference will be 956 minus 056 will be 900. I hope you got this one. If we have a look at our second test case, it's 90. So if I remove it from here and just paste it here. So here, if we have a look at this number, our all we have to find For the maximum number, we have to find our first non-9 number. So our first number is here 9, and the second value of this number is 0. So we'll select 0. So 9 will be remain 9, and we'll make 0. We'll remap 0 to 9. So our maximum value will be 99. Minimum value, it doesn't matter what is the number at the beginning. We'll always select the first digit of the number. Where the first digit is 9, we'll make it 0, and then the 0 will remain 0. So if we find the difference, 99 minus 0 will be 99. And if we have a look, the output is 99. I hope you get this question. And if we write code here, so what we can do, first we can say, so all we have to do, like we can't change the number and integer value directly, right? So what I will do here, I will just convert the num into string. So string, you can say str equal to string. We converted the number into string. Then we can say our first non-9 to like convert into the maximum value. So we can say like character first non-9, yeah, first non-9 equal just, and we'll try to find our maximum number, maximum value. Maximum value will be initially 0, and minimum value will be initially 0. Now all we have to do, we have to find our first non-9 digit. So we will just run a for loop for character ch in string. If ch is not equal to 9, what we can do, we can say we found our first non-9 equal to ch, and we have to break this condition. Otherwise, it will go to the end one, and it will select the end digit. Now we found our first non-9, so all we can do, we can run a for loop, find I equal to 0 unless then yeah, I less than string of length and I plus plus, then we'll first we'll try to find max value. So what we can do here, if string of I is equal to our first non-9, then we can simply say so we found our first non-9, and we'll make it 9. We'll convert it into 9. So value will be previous max value into 10. I hope you know how to like add one more number into the right, and all we do, we'll add 9 here. So what I'm doing here, for example, the current our max value is equal to 0, and we found max value is 0. We found one number is 4, so we will convert the 4 into 9. So we are doing 0 into 10 is equal to 0, and add 9 here, so our first value will be 9. For example, our max value is currently 441, and we found one value, 3, and we have to convert it into 9. So what we will do, we will just multiply with 10, which will be 410, and just add 9 here, so it will be 419. And else, if if the value is not the first non-9, we can just simply add the current value. So value, just copy this one here, paste it, and plus for the current value, how can I find current value? I minus 0. So it will convert it into a number. And what I can do, we can find our minimum value. So for the minimum value, if so minimum value, what I already mentioned, like all we have to do, we have to convert our first digit into 0. Like, so if string of I is equal to string of 0, we'll just simply say main value will be main value into 10. Else minimum value will be minimum value into 10 plus here I non-zero and value. So we found our minimum value and maximum value. What I did here, I just checked is the current element is equal to our first element. If it is the first element, just make it 0. How am I making it 0? Just like multiplying by 10. That's it. And we'll return the difference between maximum value and value. If we run my code and if I submit code, that's it. Thank you so much.